little train ride from Hangzhou to Jiaxing. It's my first real life live stream. I've never actually tried real life live streaming before, but well, here we go. I guess it's the first for me. But I actually screwed it up the first time because I accidentally selected portrait mode instead of landscape. Let me share this with some people so I have an audience. Let's see, this should be public, right? I am right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, why isn't this working? I think my phone is stuck. Right. Okay, whatever. So I guess I'll talk to myself without an audience, I guess. So yeah, I am gonna go to Hangzhou Railway Station, Shenzhen. I'm right now at Fengxi Road. It's a few stops away. Fengxi Road, and then Longxiangqiao, Ding'an Road, and then Changjiang, and I'm gonna take train K48. I put myself on the wait list at like the last minute, and I got the tickets like probably like 10 minutes ago. I'd say. The time right now is 1:46, and okay. Oh, this way. Literally just a long pedestrian hallway to the metro station. And, I mean, like, there's not really much to say about this other than this is like the original part of the Hangzhou Metro from 2012. Last time, I don't think the Hangzhou NPR last time wasn't very happy when I was filming on my phone in the station. So okay, I got one viewer now. Hey, look at that. But yeah, this is a Fengxi Road station on Hangzhou Metro Line 1, which is operated by the Hangzhou MTR. So we're just gonna go this way to the entrance, and I'm literally just like talking to myself now. So, I mean, like, Hangzhou Metro Line 1 is my favorite line of the Hangzhou Metro. I love the British accent with the MTR announcer's voice. I'm gonna tap into the gate there. And yes, it's just never imagined I would live stream me riding trains in China. I'll switch the camera. So this is basically that's the train I'm supposed to be on. Let's see if we can hurry up and get on. Hey! Okay. The next stop is Longxiangqiao, which is like literally like the super busy, like touristy stop in Hangzhou. This is one of the the phase 2 trains, I believe. They still have the window on the driver's cab, the one-way glass. The phase 1 trains, I have no idea there's a specific model number that they're called. But the first phase trains, they already got a refurbishment and they got the glass removed. And if you listen, you can actually hear the MTR announcer's voice on the metro announcements. And here's Longxiangxiao, the super crazy busy station of Hangzhou Metro. Look at all these people. I think my gimbal might be a little bit crooked here. I'll fix that in a sec.
前往杭州不必太硬基金的乘客，请从飞口出站。前往杭州口腔医院、杭州解柏的乘客，请从利口出站。
That's the countdown timer for the departure. Okay, he's closing the doors now. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, my gimbal's acting up. Just straighten this a bit. There's the manufacturer, CRC 92 Fujian. And here's the driving cab. Just can't really see anything through the glass. I hold it this far and the gimbal's in the way, so. Lines 1 and 2 of the Hangzhou Metro use it's like Ansaldo STS CETC, which now is called Hitachi Rail STS. And I'm not sure about the later lines. I think they use some domestically developed one, I'm guessing. But yeah, lines 1 and 2 are like the older lines, and they also use these narrow Type B trains. The newer lines use Type A trains. And oh, this gimbal's gonna act up and start vibrating randomly. There really isn't much to see for this part. It's literally just the metro ride to the station, and check the time on my watch here. It's 1:53. The train is at 2:31, I think. I think I'll make it. It's 2 stops away. I'll make it. I have no idea what radio system the Hangzhou Metro uses. I have no idea. The information, and maybe it's somewhere, but I mean, somewhere it's all in Chinese. I remember the TDC in Toronto uses, I know they're transmitting, I think they use like Tetra trunking radio. I remember, this is a long time ago. I haven't been in Canada since April 2022, so my memory is a bit fuzzy now. And Go Transit switched to NXDN for their RTC standby channels, but I believe the line we're going to take today, the Hukun line, still uses the old frequency of FM 457.7. I don't know if I'm saying too much. If I don't get my head cut off for that, it's publicly available information. Find it everywhere. Another little thing to note about these Chinese train numbers of the metros is the first two digits are the line number. The last digit is the car number, and these digits are the train number. So this is line 1, train 54, car number 1. And the next stop is our stop. Yeah, I really need to fix the problems with this gimbal. It's kind of crooked, or maybe... Is it crooked? I don't even know. So yeah, there's one viewer now. Welcome. Welcome, that one viewer. He's gone now. I don't think a lot of people are interested in my Chinese train rides, but... Or maybe maybe in the future. Okay, welcome back. I'm about to take a green train from Hangzhou to Jiaxing, and I'm arriving at the railway station, Shenzhen, Hangzhou railway station. Here's my transit card. I'm just gonna tap off with this. Got the pointing and calling. Okay. Okay, so now we're at the railway station, Hangzhou railway station, also known as Chengzhen. So we're gonna go straight to the departures floor. It's a shortcut, actually. There's an elevator that goes right there. At this three-way junction, and you go straight ahead to the exit. You don't need to walk in a big circle all the way around to the escalators. You just go straight here through this underpass. And they added this new luggage ramp, which is cool. It's a motorized luggage ramp, but it's not turned on yet. Wait, no, is this motorized? It is motorized. And they are about to add, it looks like they're about to add sterile transfer between the national trains and the metro, which is nice. I don't have to pass through the security check again. And here's the elevator. Here's the elevator. Here are some bus routes. And I think I better hurry. There's like 30 minutes left. I'm gonna hit this elevator here. And basically, I mean, like, this elevator just goes right up to the entrance. I think I'm gonna make my train. I don't know if they're gonna accept my photocopy of my passport, though. I didn't want to bring my original because it's gonna get lost, and losing my passport's gonna be a huge hassle. Maybe I can get a temporary identity, or I don't know if they people they can give you a temporary ID, but I don't know if you can do that for foreigners. Okay, so this is the first floor.
赶紧的上，赶紧的上，上快快快！好，谢谢。
This elevator is one of the more filthy ones. I sometimes see them. And that door, you've got to repair that door. This elevator feels really sus. It's screeching too. I remember sometimes I see them like transport garbage through this elevator. Anyways, we are finally at the departures floor. We'd better hurry. Okay, so here is the departures. And, well, in I go. Let's see. And there is our train right there on the board. It's currently checking already. K48. Okay, let's head on in. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. Okay, thank you. Now in I go. So I'm just gonna pass my bag through the machine there. Okay, let's go. Okay, here is waiting room number 2, where our train K48 is waiting for us, and let's get on board. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. It is the May 1st holiday after all. It is the May 1st holiday, so like it's pretty chaotic here. I mean, I'm pretty sure half the people have already gone in. And is the other gate open? I'll just wait in line here. It's pretty chaotic. Unfortunately, most of the green trains don't actually run to the station anymore. Most of the green trains go to Hangzhou South or Hangzhou Nan station, station where I volunteered last August. That was an interesting experience. I mean, it's interesting just like experiencing these like blue collar jobs. Like, I mean, like I've kind of had a new appreciation for like it's tough being in this kind of a position because I mean I was harassed by this one person was like furious, and this one passenger was like he threatened to call 12345 to report me because he missed his train. I think it was because like he used like a third party, like those third party ticket grabbers, and those don't work. Like those basically like they're like 12306 has no official API. They don't authorize like any third parties to sell tickets on their behalf. So like third party like platforms like Ctrip and Tongcheng and all the others, they just use Python like scrapers, I believe, or maybe some other language, maybe, I don't know, JavaScript, Go, who knows, but like they use these like it's essentially web scraping and spiders that automatically just take your 12306 credentials in plain text and they just place an order. And it really is just, it's quite a scam, and they charge these like upgrade packages like 高速享票, 光速享票, these, and those are completely useless. I remember checking tickets and using the ticket checking terminal. That was a fun experience. I actually got to serve a couple of foreigners too. I was an American at Hangzhou Nan, and there was like I think it was an Australian as well. And but I know a friend in Beijing who knows a lot of insider knowledge about the China railway ticketing system. He said to me, I'm just basically being a niuma and for free for them. So probably I'm not gonna. Yeah. 你先来吧。
二维码了吗？二维码往这边刷。
Okay, there we go. The green light lit up, and now we're in. It's quite a lot of people today. There's platform 1, platform 2, and platform 3. It's pretty cramped. And yeah, those are some fellow volunteers. There are but that was a very unique experience. I mean, probably wouldn't do it again. I don't know. Would I do it again? Probably not. It was. I mean, like I've kind of like understood like what it feels like to actually like it's a real difference being like a rail fan and actually working, doing these blue collar jobs in the rail industry, because I'm pretty sure in China like they get paid peanuts, and like compared to Canada, the working conditions are probably not as good. So I mean, like I really did learn a lot through that experience, what it feels like to be to do a blue collar job in China. But anyways, even though it was for free and unpaid, let's find my car at the other end of the platform. We're going to go this way around. There's the Hangzhou railway station sign. And those are the things for pumping in water and pumping out sewage from the trains. It's been quite a long 3 years in China for me. I've been in China since April 2022 and haven't been back to Canada since then. I do really miss Canada now, and I mean I will say in China I have made a lot of new friends, but living in China has had quite a lot of unique challenges. It's basically in China a lot of people in Jiaxing University, I don't know, some people they love to interact with me, but a lot of people in Jiaxing University, they're kind of, what's the word for it in English? In Chinese we'd say 冷漠, but it's not like they don't know me, but it's they don't want to know me. They don't want to know me. There's a difference between not knowing someone and not wanting to know someone. So it's a very, loneliness is quite a factor for me in China. And recently I have been suffering from quite a lot of burnout with a lot of my work, so university work, and I owe some stuff now. I owe some assignments. I'll need to get caught up on those. Anyways, here is the dining car. It is empty, save for a few passengers who have started to eat already. And this is...
啊，往中央里走，中央里走啊！
over to the dining.
今天下午吗？对对对，一会儿就给了。
那现在是，
来坐这儿4个人一张桌啊。
4 people to the table. Well, here it is, the ultimate China Railway classic experience.
谁说5毛钱呢？妈没说5毛钱，你说你少5毛钱。
我也没说5毛钱。
31位。
31位。
So in a few minutes, not a few, but more like 15, this train will depart and we're going to be off towards Jiaxing.
来，这来就坐这儿来。
And what else is there to say, honestly, about this train? This is the model of trains used on grain trains in China is the 25G. The 25G has this is a 25G, as you can see on the plate there above the clock. And the 25G has a max speed of 120 kilometers per hour. Oh, 直播对，直播，对对。The waiter was asking me if I was live streaming, and yeah, I am live streaming. So it does have a maximum speed of 120 kilometers per hour. And so the 25Gs are used on K trains. The 25Ks are used on T trains, and those have a max speed of 140. And the 25K is used on T, and 25T is used on Z trains, which have a max speed of 160. But Z trains seem to be actually pretty rare, and a lot of them are replaced with the CR200J, which is it's a fake EMU that a lot of train fans nickname the garbage can, because it has this lime green color, very similar to garbage cans, so it's nicknamed the Latitong in Chinese. Or there's actually a rarer official nickname for it, the Li Ren, but that is less used. And later I'll probably buy excuse me. I actually do have a drink here. I got this from Costco actually. My last bottle of Kirkland's Signature Sparkling Spring Water. This is not sponsored. I'm literally just reading this label. It says bottled at Chase Spring in Bradley Park, Lichfield, UK. Or if I use the proper accent, Kirkland's Signature Sparkling Spring Water. Bottle at Chase Spring, Bradley Park, UK, Lichfield, UK. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Take a look. And so everyone's just gonna get into position and sit in the trains and jump.
导让我看一下啊。开水车厢那头有。那边是卧铺了。不扫码就让一让啊。对，扫码看一眼啊。
So I guess they're already ordering food.
Yeah.
I should have actually went to the front of the train to show you all the locomotive, but the platform's quite busy. Today's probably not the best day to do that. And was that 直播？
不到他的镜头里头了。
哈哈。And yeah, so.
你好。
我刚扫。
刚扫过，你在哪儿坐来着？
我从这儿。对，那小伙不要走了吗？我给让开了。
扫这个。
哎，厕所两头都有。
不用去了。
开了。啊，去了。这边应该是守门的小姑娘。看这边。
我坐了。坐这。3时营业到5点。哎，供应餐是吧？
对，公饭30公饭，搁这坐吗，小美女？对的，你坐这儿来了，那完了一会儿工作人员吃饭，你都是这样做，一会儿打工作，这边不能坐了，对。
公饭的啊，他不知道又进来了。
啊，公饭。
I might be kicked out later. I think I have to order food here. I mean, I literally just ate. I ate at Sukiya before getting on. And so this.
大哥，你充电？充电呢？你看这桌底下，我具体哪个位置有，我真不知道。
Let's see. They do not have chargers underneath the tables. One of the annoying things about these old train cars is they don't have charging sockets underneath the tables. I think the only place they have charging sockets is in the soft sleeper cars, and unfortunately, like, I don't think they're gonna, upgrade these anymore. I think they're, like, trying as fast as possible to get rid of these. Like, in Shanghai, they diverted all the green trains over to, Shanghai Songjia. 哦，我需要走吗？哦，谢谢啊。不好意思。Yeah. Yeah, I've been asked to leave. It's okay. I will go sit somewhere. People are sitting in the washroom. That's concerning. Okay, we're back to the golden age of rail travel.
我是02、03，你是02，然后我们03年。
那不掉，你能不掉了就行吧？我想。
31位可以休息到下午5点公益餐。
And they are upselling the dining car. If it's a morning train, they'll often just let me sit in the dining car. It's like if I'm going towards Shanghai, they like most of the trains these days terminate at Shanghai Songjiang. So if it's approaching the last stop, they might let me sit in the dining car for a few minutes. And here is the train. It's not as packed as I've seen. Like once it was really packed. Once I was literally like in here, like holding on to the luggage racks, but that was like literally, it takes you back to like the olden days when these trains would be packed, people go into the windows. Back in the days, you could open the windows. Back in the days, like, I mean, like, these aren't even the real green trains anymore. These aren't real, like, the real 绿皮火车. Like, the real ones would... Oh, sorry. The real ones are the Model 22s, which are not seen anymore. And even 25... I think it's the 25B where it can open the window. Even that is becoming, like, really rare now. And for this one, like, they used to paint the outside of these ones. I think it was like there's a red and white one and a blue and white one. Blue and white was for like Z, I think. And they painted them all green around the year. I think it was like the late 2010s, I would say. But yeah. But this is a YZ25. Ying Zuo Che. This is a hard seat car. Capacity of 106. And it says no smoking, but you can smoke between the cars, and the smoke just blows into the cars, and it's super annoying. I never set this gimbal. There we go. So here we go. The long ride begins. 没照到。
这下照完了，人家这有肖像权的都。
Oh, okay. I'll go between the cars. This feels very different from like iShowSpeed's stream, where iShowSpeed was like on a... Forgot what model of high-speed train he was on, but he was on the Beijing Zhangjiakou high-speed line, and this one is like literally the complete opposite experience. Like his train was like practically empty, and this train is packed. Maybe I have a seat somewhere. Oh, it's someone else. Someone else has a DJI gimbal too. It's on their phone. So I'll take a seat here. I'm glad this train has, I guess it's been freshly cleaned because this is like the first stop, like the originating stop. And over there out the window is another one of these classic rail trains. I think they're officially known as like 朴素火车. Like 绿皮火车 is actually like kind of like the unprofessional term for it, because originally, like as I said earlier, these trains, the 25, I think like the G, K, and T were all like different colors, and like they just painted them all green. I'm not a fan of this color. This color looks kind of... It looks a little ugly. I actually like the old colors before they repainted them. And now, we're gonna go on the, we're gonna head on the Hukun line, all the way over, the Shanghai Kunming line, all the way over. First stop is Haining, and then Jiaxing. So yeah, so this is a super duper packed train. Here come all the people trying to squeeze their way on the train. I didn't lose anything, did I? Like, I'm always super paranoid that I lose stuff when I go on a trip. So far, so good. I have my cards with me.
那白箱到哪儿下的？你是？到济南了，来把箱拿过来，放这儿来。箱子没地方拿来了。
I think I will. I have nowhere to like. I'm literally holding on to this entire gimbal here. Hold it between my knees. I take a sip from this sparkling water. Well, back to the golden age of rail travel, I guess. This is like literally back in the days when CRH didn't exist yet. These trains are packed. And they are canceling paper tickets in September, the end of September. So if you want to collect your tickets, you can. You still have the order number. If you're a Chinese ID card holder, you can literally just like tap your card and you get all your tickets. But if you're a foreigner like me, oh, 我都不记得了，我这个现在直播了，我直播对。我先把视频放一下。YouTube。我给其他的外国人看，我是外国人，我给其他的外国人看。说不上是啥，也就是我偶尔就会做这有关，就是我喜欢做有关铁路的视频。对，是的。
餐厅可以休息31位，可以休息到下午5点。
哦，谢谢。我英文是我的母语。对。在国外长大的，是的。哎，这里怎么办？哦，30号。Yes, the people are coming. Bye bye. It's a real shame that iShowSpeed didn't show green trains on his stream. Like, these are like, I mean, like, this is the way to travel China, and like this, like, I mean, like, you see all kinds of people. Like, this train is it's a lot more, like, I can't find the words to describe it, but it's like, it's a very diverse experience, I would say. Like the high-speed train has just like people who are better off, and like here it's like everyone's like on a budget, and you know, people are standing in the aisles, and yeah, this is the price of this ride today is it's 15.50 15.5 renminbi. It's fairly cheap, I guess. I mean, like, it's like the tolls for just driving would, and not the tolls, like, I think just the gas for like riding a motorcycle would be like pretty expensive. Like, you're not even allowed to ride motorcycles these days, but gas is pretty expensive these days. And I mean, gas in China has always been a tad cheaper than in Canada. I think we're getting closer to like gas price parity between these two countries, because the carbon tax was cancelled, so in Canada, so like the gas price is closer to about the same now. Oh, this gimbal is really annoying. It just does that every now and then. Anyway, it's time for random things. I have an extra carabiner on my backpack. It's actually a rated carabiner. It's a Black Diamond 23 kilonewton carabiner, but my climbing teacher, didn't recommend I use it because 23 is like the minimum, and I have better ones, and so I have literally a carabiner on my backpack that I haven't found a use for it yet. I mean, like yesterday I hung a shopping bag on it. It has some uses. I'll find a use for it. And speaking of outdoor equipment, someone's bringing some hiking poles. And yeah, and most of these are just typical luggage cases. And people are standing in the aisles, as I said, the golden age of rail travel. And people are smoking. And coughing. It's the golden age. I mean, like, this is what it truly feels like to travel like a local. I mean, like most foreigners, like they come to China, they drool over the high-speed trains. They're like, wow, high-speed trains! Wow, they're so good. They're so good. And a lot of foreigners don't even know that China has these trains. So I think it's fair that I showcase these trains as well. These trains are very special. Like, maybe eventually they'll. I hope they don't replace them all with CR200Js one day, but I feel like that future, it could be coming in like 30 or 40 years. Just random speculation, not based on anything. Take that with a grain of salt. But I will miss these trains if they're ever gone. And they're jacking up the ticket price too when they replace them with CR200Js, so that's that. And the train should be departing in a minute. 2:31 now. Okay, off we go. At last, like we're 47, 48, I guess. Oh, we're moving now. Just lurched forward, and now we're off. But slowly but surely, we're moving. Slowly but surely.
那个上面那个纸那个绿兜子是谁的？那绑的那东西能不能掉下来呀？
那不会掉，那个很轻的。
啊？
那个很轻的。
这是泡沫啊？
啊，泡沫。
这我怕掉下来砸着人。
In Canada, we have these things called, like, we have these talking defect detectors. If you set the radio to the RTC calling channel, you can actually hear, like for example, CN would go CN detector Oakville, and it would like read out the temperature of the axles and stuff. I don't know if they have that in China. Maybe they have something even fancier. Like, I know, like, these trains have the ability, like the 25 series, they have digital temperature gauges, like, in the train itself. So, oh, I guess they're coming.
要不要？他过来了，找自己座，哥们儿先坐下啊，咋的这样去了是吧？
I don't even know where I'm sitting. Need to exit out of this app and and this. Oh, I'm just gonna stand. It's literally 2 stops. Okay, we're slowly but surely making our way out of Hangzhou. And let's see if I can find one of the digital temperature gauges I was mentioning. I think they're at the other end of the car. That's the washroom over there. It's filthy. But that's such a camera. That's the washroom. And this is where the sink normally is, but they've like piled up all their luggage in front of the sink. And people are leaning against the door, so I can't even go this way. This will be tricky. People are closing the curtains already. This is the mechanical guy, I think. See if you can find the temperature. Oh, there's there. Here are the temperatures. I guess the talking defect detectors are not really necessary to have these. These are actually connected to, like, I'm not sure if they're connected or not. I'm actually not sure. But I'm pretty sure if I read some paper somewhere, like even the design of TRS, the Chinese railway ticketing system, you can find papers on that in CNKI. I will do a video on the Chinese railway ticketing system eventually. It's a very unique system because it's actually pretty old and has a very odd design. Like, I've been told, and I've read in CNKI, that they're using Sybase SQL Server and stored procedures to implement all the all the business logic instead of having an application server in the middle to actually do the logic, to just do everything in SQL, which is a very, very odd design choice. I will research that in more detail. I'm gonna research that in more detail, and I will do a video on that eventually. I mean, what else is there? Like, this is the pressure gauge of the brake pipe, as labeled in English and Chinese. That is the brake handle that no one should ever touch. Air supply pipe, and this thing is an anti-slip device, also designed by the China Academy of Railway Sciences, just like TRS. And that's the air conditioner control. And I think I should squeeze my way out of here. Oh, there's literally nowhere to stand. At least no one's smoking. Maybe I'll stand in the middle of the car. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand the rest of the way there. And this stop here is an unused stop. That's Gunshanmen. There is a staff-only train that runs from Nanxingqiao to Qiaosi. I honestly think that Via Rail should do some of these, Via Rail is just so luxurious and so, in Canada, even economy class on Via Rail is just so, I think, expensive, compared to the Megabus. They should do something like these green trains. I would honestly, appreciate some more affordable, slightly less comfortable, but at least more affordable travel options in Canada. They don't have these cheap trains in Canada. I would really appreciate them. I mean, a lot of the trains were, a lot of the train tracks were demolished. There used to be train tracks that went to, Lindsay, Ontario. And now, the Uxbridge sub only ends at Uxbridge now. The tracks used to keep going all the way to Lindsay, Ontario. Used to be trains to Hastings, Ontario too, where my dad has a little riverside plot of land there. I haven't really enjoyed the cottage life before of Canada. Maybe someday, I don't know. Other than that, like, there used to be trains, like, I mean, like, if you look on satellite view, it looks like the, back in the day when the, in Montreal, when the De Montagne, EXO line was still going past, was still an EXO line, like, you can see, like, the remnants, like, on satellite view of the track that went past, like, De Montagne, all the way to, it's like, somewhere, I don't even remember, but anyways, we are now leaving Hangzhou, back on topic to Chinese railways. Okay.
来，麻烦各位旅客列车长安车票号，把身份证提前给我一下啊。
Okay, I think they're checking tickets now, and I'm gonna try not to film other people because, there's another train passing by outside the window there. They're making endless announcements. I think we've gotten to somewhere around. I think we're near like. Okay, well, sorry, I guess I can't know more. Well, I'll end there. Goodbye, everyone. Sorry.
河沿车票，请把身份证提前准备。
要准备一下身份证啊。